who's active in giving da'wah on Pal Talk, said that there are some rooms for Shia activists who try to call particularly new reverts into their sect. And he's asking about that sometimes they have to repel people from listening to them because they curse the companions by saying that these are not Muslims. Is this true? Any person who discredits the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, particularly Abu Bakr wa Umar wa Uthman wa Ali, and the mother of the believers, Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha wa ardaha, particularly after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala proved that she is the purest in His Quran, is actually denying the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there is almost a general consensus between or amongst the scholars that doing any of the previous activities, particularly pertaining the rightly guided khulafa and the mother of the believers, Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha wa ardaha, is considered disbelief. You're rejecting the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how is that? Number one, you will be lying what the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said. In the sound hadith which is collected by Bukhari or Muslim and narrated by Abu Huraira wa Abu Sa'id al-Khudri and others, he said, لا تسبوا أصحابي. Do not insult nor curse my companions. فلو أن أحدكم أنفق مثل أحد ذهبا ما بلغ مد أحدهم ولا نصيفه. Do not discredit my companions. If any of you happen to have as much as the mountain of Uhud gold, and he gives it all in a charity, that would not even be considered as a handful of sadaqah was given by any of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, or even half of that. So no matter how much you do, it is not compared to their givings, their sacrifices, their belief. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in verse number 100 in Surah At-Tawbah praised the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In Surah Al-Bayyinah, radiyallahu anhum wa radu anh, ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ خَشِيَ رَبَّهُ. Allah is pleased with them and they too are pleased with Him. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالسَّابِقُونَ الْأَوَّلُونَ مِنَ الْمُهَاجِرِينَ وَالْأَنصَارِ وَالَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُمْ بِإِحْسَانٍ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Al-Muhajirin wal-Ansar, the first generation of this ummah, the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, the immigrants and their supporters, the people who immigrated from Mecca to Medina and the people of Medina who received them with warm welcomes and supported them. رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Allah is pleased with them and they are pleased with Allah. وأعد لهم جنات تجري تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا ذلك الفوز العظيم. Has prepared for them heavens beneath which rivers are flowing to reside eternally therein. That is indeed the ultimate success. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And the previous hadith is collected by Bukhari Muslim. By the way, those who try to discredit the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, slander them and insult them, do not even believe in the Sunnah and do not believe in most cases in the same Quran we believe in. So these people are of the boundaries of Islam. They do not represent Islam, and that applies to them. The hadith of the 73 sects, that 70 of them are astray, it applies to them, whether they call themselves Shia or any other names.